Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video I'm going to solve questions from each topic. So keep watching and let's start from scientific notation. In math password test you will see 2 or 3 questions from scientific notation and they are easy and you will get score from these questions, so practice a lot. And they have just one rule and that's too much simple. If you move the decimal point to the right side, you will get 10 to the power of minus sign. But if you shift the decimal point to the left side, you will get 10 to the power of positive sign. So in this question, we have 0.0056. So I want to shift this decimal point to here. So we can write 5 and then point and then 6 and then 10. So the power of 10 will be the count of 1, 2, 3. So it will be minus 3. And we went right. So that's all. This is our final answer. The second topic is geometry, and you have to solve all basic geometry questions, including similar triangles, circle theorem, area of three-dimensional figures. And guys, I'm sorry for the figures. It's first time that I'm using electronic pen, and they're all not perfect, but they are conveying my message. So yeah, we have these 2 triangles, and the question is asking for the TU. What's the value for TU? And the triangle, similar triangles, they have one formula that I'm going to write for you. This one, the PQ, divided by ST, this one, is equivalent to PR divided by SU, this one, and it's equivalent to QR divided by TU. So now let's pick the sides that we want. So we have the values of PQ and ST, and this one that the question asks for the TU. So we just write PQ. What's the value for PQ? We have 3 centimeter divided by ST, which is 6 centimeter, and it's equal to QR. QR, this one, 6 centimeter, and divided by TU. So we don't have the TU. Just give me 1 minute. Yeah, and if we want to find the TU, we have to write 6 centimeter to 6 centimeter divided by 3 centimeter. So centimeter by centimeter is gone, and this is 1 and this is 2, and TU is equivalent to 12 centimeter. Let me just... And this is our final answer. Guys, remember, this is my advice, that remember that you have to put the centimeter. Otherwise, the computer won't count your answer as a correct answer. Don't forget the centimeter. Guys, this is another question from similar triangle, and this is your, not homework, this is a question, and if you like, you can solve it. And let me know the answer in the comment. I will be so happy if you just answer it. Topic number 3 is interpretation of graph, and the question is a group of 250 students were asked to name their favorite subjects, and the pie chart is given, and the question wants from us that how many students choose math as their favorite subject. This is the pie chart. Guys, I didn't have this sign in my keyboard, just I write at the degree like DEG. So math is 90 degree, physics 60, chemistry 45, biology 45, and other 120 degree. So we have the number of students. The whole is 250 students. So how we can find it? We know that a full circle is 360 degree, and as well the math degree is 90. So we have a formula that the portion that you want, so we have mat, divided by the full circle degree, which is 360 degree, and then divided to the number of whole students, which is 250 students. And I know that you are not allowed to use calculator in the exam, but now because I just want to save time, I will use the calculator. But you can, it's 62.5, so you can round it to as you wish. If you want, you can round it down, which is 61, and if you want to round it up, it will be 63. So the answer will be 63 or 61. For this kind of questions, you will have multiple answer, and probably you will see 63, and then you can choose that one. Topic number 4 is fraction to decimal, and you will see so many, I think 2 or 3 questions from fraction to decimal, and they are straightforward. So in the previous video, I said that if you know the answer of one question and you know how to solve it, go for that one, and don't try or don't waste time on hard questions. And they are the simplest one, and you can go and try this one at first. It will boost your confidence, and then you can try the hard and complicated questions. So how we can solve this one? Just let me, we have 11 by 20. So 11 can't be divided by 20. We will add 1 0 point here and 1 0 in here. This is 0. Okay, and now we will think that how many 2 we have in 11. So we have 5. 5 to 0, 0, and then 2 to 5 is 10. So 110 minus 100, 0, 0, 1 minus 0 is 1, and 1 minus 1 is 0. So we have to add 1 0 again, because 10 cannot be divided by 20. And now again we will think that how many 2 we have in 10. We have 5. So 5 to 10, 5 to 2 is 10, and this is 100. And 100 minus 100 is 0. So now the final answer is 0.55. Topic number 5 is right angle trigonometry. This kind of questions are easy, but at the same time tricky. And most of the students, when I was checking the mock test, they will get wrong answer for this kind of questions. They think that it's easy, and they will just solve it as quickly as they can, and they will get wrong answers. So let's solve this question. We have a triangle, and it asks for sine theta. And we know that sine theta is opposite side divided by hypotenuse. So in here, what did they wrong? They think that they ask for this one, but no guys, in the answer, in the questions, they will ask for the theta. If you notice here, they will ask for this one, and you have to notice that it's sine theta, it's sine of 90. You have to understand it, and then you can just put in the formula, because it's easy. But at first, just pay attention that what kind of sign it asks. It asks for sine theta, so sine theta is this one. So the opposite side is 4 centimeter, so it's 4 centimeter divided by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is 5 centimeter. So this one will give you just 4 by 5. So sine theta is 4 by 5. Topic number 6 is zero product property, and you will be given this kind of questions like x squared minus 3x minus 10 equal to 0. So how we can solve them? It's easy, and you have to choose two numbers that if you multiply them, given this number. So I will choose 2 and 5. And then if you add or difference them, give you this number. So pay attention to the signs. In here we have minus sign, and then here as well minus sign. Just for confusion. Yeah, we have minus sign. How we can give minus then from here? We have to put one minus in here and then plus in here, and 2 to minus 5 will give you minus 10. 2 to minus 5 will give you minus 10. And then we have minus 3. If you add this to plus 2 and minus 5, it will give you minus 3. So these two numbers are correct. Now just let me erase it. Yeah, and guys, and this is the part that most of the students will get wrong answers. So they are not your final answers. You have to put them in the bracket and then equal to 0. And as well, this one, x minus 5 equal to 0. This is 0. And now you have to find the final answer. X is equal to minus 2 and x is equal to 5. They are your final answers, not these two. So pay attention closely and do not give the wrong answers. Guys, this is a challenge for you from zero product property. And we have a question same like that, but in here the difference is we have a coefficient for x squared. So we have 2x squared plus 7x plus 3 equal to 0. So in here you can use the Muhammad ibn Musa formula, but I know a shortcut that will save your time in math password test or even in other exams, and you will enjoy it. And I will post it in YouTube soon. Topic number 7 is inequality, and the question is minus 4x plus 8 is less than 20, and we have to find the x. So how we can find it? So just we will keep this one in here, minus 4x, and then less than 20, and it will go that side, which is minus 8. So minus 4x, and then it's less than 20 minus 8 is 12. And then both sides will be divided by a coefficient of x. So now we have this one. There is the issue, guys, that most people or most of the students will get wrong answer for this one. Guys, in inequality, if you divide both sides by a negative number, the inequality sign will change. In here we have less than, so x is greater than, it change less than change to the greater than, and 12 by minus 4 is minus 3. So our final answer is x greater than minus 3, not less than minus 3. Topic number 8 is probability, and the question is you have 5 red balls, 3 blue balls, 2 green balls, and if you pick one ball randomly, what's the probability that the ball is red? In probability, we have a formula that P is equal to number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of outcomes. So what the questions want from us is the probability, that the ball is red. So how many balls we have that the color is red? We have 5. And then the total number of outcomes. So we have to add all the number of balls to have the total number of outcomes. So total number is equal to 5 plus 3 plus 2, and that is 10. And now what we have to do, we have to just divide them, which is P is equal number of favorable outcomes that the question asks from us, the red ball. So it is 5 by total number, that is 10. And now you don't need to keep it like this, you have to just simplify it. It is 1 by 2, and maybe you see in the questions that it is 0.5. So maybe the answer is this in the multiple choice questions, or this one. This is a challenge, guys, for you, and let me answer in the comment. And the question is, what's the probability of letter P in the word probability? The topic number 9 is HCF, highest common factor, and the question is you have to find the highest common factor of 12 and 16. So it's easy, you have to just write 12. Sorry, guys. So you have to just write 12 and then you have to write the factors of 12. So we have 1 for factor 2, 3, 4, 6, 12, and then infinite numbers. And then we have 16. 16 also 1, 12, 4, 8, 16, and then infinite numbers. So in here you have to choose the highest common factor. In here we have 2, 1, 1, and then we have 4, 4. Between these numbers you have to choose the highest one. The highest one is 4. So in these questions the highest common factor is 4. And this is final. Topic number 10 is simplification. And in this type of questions you have to simplify as much as you can, as much as possible. And the question is x squared minus 4x plus 4 divided by x minus 2x plus 5. And in here you can just simplify the numerator. And how you can do that? Using previous method, you have to find two numbers that if you multiply them give this number, and if you just add them give you this number, this one. So yeah. In here I choose 2 and 2. If you multiply them 2 and 2 it will give us 4. But the issue is that if we add them 2 plus 2 it will give you positive 4 and not minus 4. And what's the solution? The solution is just just putting minus in here and minus in here. Yeah, minus in here. And then you can just type x minus 2 and x minus 2 divided by x plus x minus 2 and then x plus 5. So the x minus 2 and minus 2 will be cancelled out, and the final answer will be x minus 2 divided by x plus 5. And this is our final answer. Topic number 11 is system of equation, and in this kind of questions you have to find the value of x, the value of x, and the value of y. And how you can find that? It's easy. So for example, I will choose the second equation, x minus y equal to 3, and in here I will find the value of x. X is equal to 3 plus y. So now you have to put the value of x in the first equation. So we have x plus y is equal, in here we have x plus y is equal to 7, and instead of x we will put this one. So 3 plus y is equal to 7. So in here we have 2y is equal to 7 minus 3, and 2y is equal to 4, and at the end y is equal to 2. And this is our y. And now we have to find the x. So let me just clear this part. Yeah, we have x is equal, using this equation, 3 plus y. X is equal to 3 plus the value of y is 2, and in here we know that x is equal to 5. And the answer is this one. So the value of x is 5 and the value of y is 2. Topic number 12 is parallel lines, and find the equation of a line that is parallel to the line y equal to 2x plus 3 and passes through 4 and 1. The first thing that you have to understand that y is equal to mx plus b. B is y intersection, b is y intersection, and m is slope. And m is equal to 2. Now we understand that m is equal to 2. We have to understand another point, that is parallel lines have same slope. So parallel lines have same slope. So now the new equation will have the same slope. Now we have the slope and we have the point. And the formula for having a slope and having the point is y minus y1 is equal to m to x minus x1. And y minus y1 is, this is y, this is x, is 1 is equal to m is 2 to x minus x1, which is 4. And now you have to just simplify. Y minus 1 is equal to 2x minus 8, and y is equal to x minus 8, and it will come in here, which is plus. Yeah, and let me just, and the final answer is y equal to x minus 7. And you have to check it out for perpendicular line as well. Topic number 13 is exponents, and you have to simplify the term, and the term is 27 to the power of 2 by 3. How we can simplify this one? It's 27, and we can just write 2 to 1 by 3, and if you just multiply them, it will give you again 2 by 3. And then, and here what you can do, you can just type 27, and if you focus 27 1 by 3, you can write it as root of 3 of 27, and then it will go to the power of 2. And now you can just, 27 will be 3 to the power of 3, and then it will be to the power of 2. So we have 3 to the power of 3, these two will be cancelled out, and then we have just 3 to the power of 2, and our final answer is 9. And let me just give you a challenge. Your challenge is you have to solve these questions. 2 to the power of 3x plus 4 is equal to 16. So solve these questions and let me know the answer in the comment below. Topic number 14 is factorization, and it's similar to simplification. So go and answer this question. X squared plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. Topic number 15 is quadratic function, and the question is if x is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 3, and the question asks from us find the vertex of the parabola and also find the x-intercept or roots. So I want to just rewrite this one. That is f of x is equal x squared minus 4x and then plus 3. The option A, find the vertex of the parabola. It has one formula that x is equal minus b over 2a. So you know that this is the coefficient of x squared is a, and the coefficient of x is minus 4. So we have minus b is minus 4, and then divided 2 by the coefficient of x squared, which is 1. And then we have plus 4 divided by 2, which is equal to 2. And now you have to put this one. Okay, let me just in here type x is equal to 2. Now you have to put the 2 inside the equation. F of 2 is equal 2 to the power of 2 minus 4 to 2 and plus 3. So we have 4 minus 4 to 2 is 8 plus 3. So we have this one and this one will be 7. 7 minus 8 is equal minus 1. So our vertex will be, vertex is 2 and minus 1. This is for the option A. And let's go and solve the option B. Option B is asking for the x-intercept, which is the root of the function. And how we can find the roots? It's just so simple. You have to write x squared minus 4x plus 3 equal to 0. Same, you have to find two numbers that if you multiply them give you 3, and if you add them give you minus 4. And 1 to 3 is going to give you 3, but it's not going to give you -4. And what you have to do, just putting minus sign in here and minus sign in here. We have x minus 1 and we have x minus 3. And in here x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 3. They are the x-intercept or the root of the quadratic functions. Topic number 16 is number sequence, and we have a sequence 4 and then 10 and then 20 and then 34. And the question given for us the n term, and the n term is a n squared plus b. This is our n term, and the question is asking for the b. What's the value of b? Based on this sequence, we have to find the b. How we can do that? It's easy. So the first thing, we know that the 4 is the first term. First term is 4. So for the value of n, any n is equal to, okay, just let me, n is equal to 1. For the first term, we can write that a1 squared plus b is equal to 4. So we have a plus b is equal to 4. And now what's the second term? The second term, we can write that a2 squared plus b, and the second term is 10 is equal to 10. And this is 4a plus b is equal to 10. So we have this one and we have this one. And just give me a minute. Now what we can do, we can just using system of equation, in here we can find the b. B is going to be 4 minus a in here, and we don't need it anymore, I think, and now we will put this one, b equal to 4 minus a in here. So 4a plus 4 minus a is equal to 10. This one will be 3a is equal to 10 minus 4. And then 3a is equal to 6. And a, okay, let me write in here, a is equal to 2. But now that we find the a, we can find the b. So 4 to a, which is 2, plus b is equal to 10. And this is 8 plus b is equal to 10. And finally, our final answer, b is equal to 10 minus 8, which is b is equal to 2. And this is our final answer. The answer of this question will be 2. Topic number 17 is a straight line equation, and the question, find the equation of the straight line passing through the points 2, 3, and 6 and 11. So we know that the formula is y is equal to mx plus b. From these 2 points, we have to reach this one. So how we can solve that? At first, we have to find the slope. What is the slope? So m is equal to, we have a formula, and I know most of you know this, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. And then here we have y2, which is 11 minus 3 divided by 6 minus 2. And in here we have 8 by 4, which is equal to, so we find that m is equal to 2. So give me a minute. So now what we have to do, we have to, using this point, we have to find the equation, or we can write that y minus y1 is equal to m x minus x1. So we have y minus, you can choose any points that you want, 2, 3, or 6, 11. So for me, 2 and 3 is easy, so I just write y minus 3 is equal to 2 to x minus 2. And then we have just simplified y minus minus 3 is equal to x minus 4, and then y is equal to 2x minus 4 plus 3, and our final answer is y is equal to x minus 1, and this is our final answer. Topic number 18 is mean and median, and the question is the marks scored by 7 students in a test are 12, 15, 18, 20, 22, 25, 28. Find the mean and median. So it's easy. We have to just know the formulas. So we have mean at first. Mean, the formula of mean, sum of all marks divided by number of students. So we have mean that is equal sum of all marks, which means 12 plus 15 plus 18, 20, 8. So it should be divided by the number of students, which is 7. So let me the answer is 20. So we find that the mean is 20. Mean is equal to 20. So this is one. Now it's time to find the median. Let me just clean it. Okay. How we can find the median? Median is, if at first you have to pay attention that if your set is ordered. So it's now right now it's ordered. We have 12, 15, 18, 20, 22. But if it's unordered, please make sure that you will write all the numbers in order, and then it have two conditions. The first, if it's odd number, the middle number will be your median. But if it's even, you have to add the two middle numbers and divide it by 2, and then it will give you the median. So let's see this one. We have 12, 15, 18, 20, 22, 25, 28. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7, and we know that if we just go here and this here and this, it will be our median. And now we understand that our median is 20. But what if we had another number like 4 in here? On that time you have to just keep this one in here and keep this one in here, and you have to add 80 plus 20 and divide it by 2. So yeah, they are about median and mean. Topic number 19 is quadratic graph transformation, and we have y is equal to x minus 3 whole square plus 5. And in this type of questions, they will ask you for the vertex, for the direction, and for the transformation. So let's start for the vertex. So we know that this formula has y equal a general form, that is x minus h whole square plus k. And if they ask for the vertex is h and k. So yeah, and now we can easily find that h is equal to 3. In here, h is equal to 3 and k is equal to 5. So the vertex is 3 and 5. One part. And now let's just go to the next part, which is direction. So in the questions you will ask about concave up or concave down. So if the question asks that is this equation is concave up or concave down, you have to pay attention for the sign of x squared. So in here you can see that we have positive x, and we know that this one is concave down, concave up. and it opens upward. Yep guys, so let's focus on transformation. So the transformation, it's a little bit tricky, but let me just clear for you. When we have y is equal to x minus 3 whole square plus 5, inside the parentheses, inside the parentheses, it will show you the shift along the x-axis. And it's a little bit tricky. When we say minus 3, it will be shift to the right side. And if it's plus 3, it will shift to the left side. So you have to understand that inside the parentheses, we have shift along x-axis. Inside parentheses, okay, we have shift along x-axis. Yeah, and this is one part. Okay, now let's focus another part, that is y is equal to x minus 3 whole square plus 5. Outside of the parentheses we have plus 5. Outside of the parentheses is the shift along y-axis. So the graph will be shift 5 units upward. So we have 5, and in here I will write that outside parentheses shift is along the y-axis. So when it's asked for you, you will just write that it's 5 units upward. The graph will shift 5 units upward. And yes, it's all about the vertex, direction, and then transformation. So guys, the last topic, polynomial turning points. The question is f of x is equal x to the power of 3 minus 3x squared plus 2, and it asks about maximum number of turning points. So it's easy. I did a mistake in my own exam, but you don't, because I thought that this is a hard question and I didn't remember the formula and I just skip it. But this is the easy one. So you have to just write that, okay, maximum number formula is equal to n of max, which means the highest power minus 1. And in here, what is the highest power? Is 3. And minus 1 is equal 2. And 2 is the maximum number of turning points.